Well, this would be Chapter 3 of Jbird's Stalker saga that's been going on here. If you missed Chapter 1, one night Jbird's chilling on a weeknight at his place when he gets a knock on his door. Somebody is there at the door saying, Jbird, I am taking you out and I'm not taking no for an answer.
Now, this is somebody that had asked me out at a cocktails and karaoke. I had never met this girl before. She was at cocktails and karaoke a month or two back.
Right.
And asked me to go do something, and I declined. And she kept hitting me up and I said no. And then I just started to ignore her. And then that's when she showed up at my door, knocking.
Okay.
I'm not taking no for an answer.
Then Chapter 2 happened over the weekend when you had an event, and you say that you saw her there.
She was in the parking lot at my event. She never came in the event. She was just in the parking lot from a great distance, just kind of looking at me.
Saturday morning.
She was there she was there a while because when I went out to make a phone call, I had noticed her, and then I had gotten an Uber car, and she was still there.
Wow, okay.
In the parking lot.
Okay.
She'd be out of her car, then she'd be in her car.
I mean, she's standing by her word. She's really not taking no for an answer. She's a woman of her word.
Yeah, it's true. She's not a liar, Virginia. She is not taking no for an answer. Now, was this just a wild coincidence in Chapter 3 of the Stalker saga? Jbird is out yesterday in public, and guess who shows up again?
Okay, so I was at Walmart, and I was
Okay.
there for about 20 minutes. I was doing some shopping. And
Were you by the coleslaw?
No, why?
Because remember you said, I'm looking at coleslaw, and I'm looking over my shoulder.
Well,
I can't even look at coleslaw.
I am looking over
Coleslaw.
I am looking over my shoulder.
Coleslaw.
It's coleslaw. I said coleslaw. Not today, please.
Not today.
Show some respect.
Yeah, quit
Yeah,
acting like a gremlin.
Yeah.
Just be on my side,
He
please.
just can't handle this today, Virginia. This is
Okay.
too much. This is too
I'm
much.
sorry. I'll turn my gremlin down.
But
too much.
she was at Walmart as I'm shopping in the distance, doesn't say anything, is just looking at me, and that's really kind of all it was. Her just in there lurking, watching me, so she's technically not doing anything. So a couple things that made me creeped out. Was she waiting for me, and did she follow me to Walmart? That's the first thing that I...
Yes and yes.
Was she, okay, like Kevin said, was this a coincidence? I don't think it was a coincidence. I really don't. I don't think it was a coincidence. I didn't say anything. I went to the self-checkout thingy, and then I left.
Okay.
Not much of an update. An update nonetheless.
Oh, that's an update.
That's an update.
Yeah. Because I thought for sure that she would throw in the towel and say, okay, you know.
No, she's, like you said, she's unhand. I think she, and again, this is the part where I'm reluctant on talking about it. Because some people are like, well, the more you talk about it, the more you're going to fuel her, whatever this is. And I thought about that. Am I? And then Virginia comes in with the job. Oh, she don't take no for an answer. I like this girl's spirit. Is that giving her?
In a sense, she's saying, I mean, she's totally validating what I'm doing.
Well,
so.
you're laughing.
I'm making a joke.
We're laughing about it. She's probably like, oh, they love this. I'm gonna keep following Bird and make him horrified.
I'm not
to
gonna lie.
breathe.
I do kind of like it. I mean,
Kevin.
I mean,
That's not helping. It's
okay, well,
really not.
I'm just saying. I mean, I'm entertained right now. It's nothing.
But the worst thing is when you have personal drama going on in your life and then you're not able to talk about it.
No, the worst thing is when you get stabbed in the Walmart parking lot.
That would be a terrible way to go because
Yeah.
I know nobody at Walmart
Nobody would care.
They wouldn't help me at Walmart because their service is terrible. I'm stabbing aisle 7.
I'm stabbing.
I'm getting stabbed.
Quit your bitching.
Yeah, people are saying she's probably in the chat room right now. Just if she's following me, she's following every move, is she not?
Probably. I mean, if she followed you to Walmart.
Is there any way it was a coincidence?
No freaking way. I was in there for a good 20 minutes, so she had time to park, she had time to stalk me and follow me, and then she had time to...
There's just no way that just, oh, wow, how weird to see you here.
I don't know, man. You're right. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
No. There's no way.
There's
It's
no
a
way.
slim
There's no way.
coincidence, yeah.
I mean, yeah, it could be a coincidence. I think it's a slim coincidence. She's just doing the same stuff she was doing in the parking lot, just looking at me. Didn't have even a damn shopping cart. Just walking around Walmart.
It's so brazen, too, because it's almost like she wants you to see her.
She, without a doubt, wants me to see her. She was not hiding. She was in plain sight, but she's at a great distance. So the only way we would have a conversation is if I was to walk over to her and say, "Leave me alone." Which I've kind of already said that, and she's scared. She's hearing this message. I'm in it, man. I am in it. Every time there's a knock on the door, I tremble.
Well, the question I think is okay, when do you have any kind of like right? Because now you're starting to live like a caged animal, and you're concerned about going out. And at what point is it too premature to go to the police and say, "Hey, look, this person is following me everywhere"?
I feel like every time I'm driving now, everyone behind me's following me that want to murder me.
It's a valid fear.
It's a valid fear. I don't think she's gonna murder. I don't think she's gonna murder me. There's too much. I got it documented. And
Every time you watch Dateline, all the friends, all the people that knew the victim were like, "Wow, we never thought anybody would ever murder him." I mean, yeah, she was a little crazy, but we never thought she would stab him to death.
Yeah.
In the Walmart parking lot.
What's eye-opening is how many people have reached out to me to tell me they've gone through something like this, where someone doesn't take no for an answer.
Yeah.
And they get to a point where they're showing up at their job. They're showing up. I mean, that's what's happening. Technically, she did show up on my job.
Well, there's a lot of questions here.
Okay, bring them.
How hot is she?
I don't want to get into any of that.
Okay.
To be quite, because here's the thing: if I say this,
No, you don't want to get into that.
I wasn't going to be mean. I wouldn't do that. She's not unattractive by any means.
The reason you don't want to go out with her has nothing to do with her looks. It's her approach. And that's the reason that, when she first approached you, you were like, whoa, it just felt aggressive and uncomfortable.
And I get why people are, just go out with her. They're not in it. They're not in the situation.
Do you think that she's put a GPS tracking device on your vehicle?
Oh,
or are you
that's-
taking your vehicle to Walmart?
Yeah, it's also possible.
It is.
Okay.
We gotta sweep your car and see if we have any devices.
I was there because I was in the mood to get that, that Reese's peanut butter cake I like. I like to have that just in case of emergency.
I thought you were doing good.
I am, but if the idea of someone trying to stalk you, the stress starts to
The
mount.
stalker made him eat a whole Reese's cake.
Oh my goodness. She's
Now,
ruining your diet,
The
Jbird.
stalking has to stop now.
Yes.
I mean, our friend is sitting at home eating a whole cake in fear.
If I get portly again, it's the stalker's fault.
Oh, that's not good.
Okay. Somebody did say, I've seen Jbird 3 times alone at Walmart, so maybe it's just he's hanging out in the same places all the time.
I go to Walmart a lot. I hit the grocery stores up a lot. But,
Okay.
Kevin, same time, not buying anything, lurking, searching.
And some people believe at this point, with Chapter 3 here in the course of, 5 days?
Yes, I could go to the police now.
Yes.
Do I want to go to the police, Virginia?
I don't think you do.
Kevin, let me ask somebody that's actually got some sense. Do you think I should go to the police? Am I at the police point now? I feel like a dope going to the police.
well,
You feel like half a man.
This girl's following me around. I
It's-
had to eat cake because I was scared.
Well, the thing that's kind of tougher about this is, unlike other people, you're in the public eye. She was arguably at one of your events.
Yeah, dude.
The coming to the house, yeah, that was, crazy, but I don't think that alone is that was just a little too forward. She took a big gamble. It didn't work out. Going to an event that you were having that the public was invited to is not a big deal. Coincidentally running into somebody possibly at Walmart.
The public is also invited to Walmart.
I would say one more, and yes. If this just happens in the next, couple of days, then yes, it might be like going, okay, look, here's this, this, and this. Because at that point, it's just more than a coincidence.
She knows the law. She knows what she's able to do, and that's horrifying. She knows the law.
All right. So, yeah, I would say one more within the span of a week, and you have grounds to let the police know, hey, I want to just put this on the record.
Not gonna lie, not real pumped about going to cocktails and karaoke for some reason. That stage, those lights, they can see you. You can't see them.
You don't have a Reese's cake to protect you?
That cake does make you feel better.
And some people, just for the record, are saying, not one more, Kev. 3 times in 5 days is too many.
But again,
But he's a D-list celebrity. He's a local low-budge icon.
do you have to be so insulting? I mean, come on.
I think
Oh,
the
you
rule-
love this. You love this.
I think the
Yeah.
rules are different because he is a man of the public eye.
No, I get all that. I that's why I knew talking about it. There's gonna be some people say you can't do anything about it. She's going to public places. She's just basically creeping you out right now. Is all she's doing.
And somebody said, just think about this. If this was a man following Virginia, everybody would be taking this much more serious. I'm worried for Jbird.
Good. I'm glad somebody is.
And Kevin's only saying one more because he wants to string this bit out a little longer.
Hey, look.
Yeah.
Daddy needs ratings.
At first, I mean, Kevin's a radio man before anything.